What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the IPSC. It's your boy, Chips Ahoy, back at it again.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. I'm sitting here doing
action like a fraction.
You're doing math homework?
No, no. You probably have the most dysfunctional group of commentators right now. So.
Oh man, I'm a G commentator.
Hello.
Better than
Wait, welcome to IPSC. Yep.
I'm better than Washington commentating.
I should probably bring up the thing, but welcome back to the Pokemon.
We're back in black
tournament. And as you know, I'm Scoops, and I am now joined with Scoopy Snacks.
Not here.
Okay. And Hap.
No, I'm actually just you know.
He's the best ginger 19.
Yeah, I'm the best ginger 69.
All right. Well, we're back. We're in the final game this week. The final round of round 1.
The final round of the playoffs of round 1.
Yo, Scoops, I'm gonna spoil what you put in that chat.
Oh, give Paul like 5 minutes. Okay.
Today I would do that.
Well,
Umbry says get on TS.
Well, this match will be a match between the Rhode Island Raichus, and I'm gonna say this one wrong. The Washington Pyroar. Is that how you say it?
Hey, he did it.
Hey. Washington Pyroars. Yeah.
This is coming from someone who knows very little about Pokemon. So, don't expect me to be throwing out any strats, any suggestions about moves or anything like that. I'm literally just going to be repeating what I see with my eyeballs. My eyes are going to take in information, and that information is going to come out my mouth.
Scoops is here to provide solely comedic value.
Yes. And my good commentating.
Yo, let's spoil all the teams for Equity 6.
I actually don't even know my team because my Discord. You should send me that Discord, by the way.
Discord.
In a minute. Ooh, it's loud.
Do me through Discord because I don't really want to open my Skype.
I should also bring up Pokemon Showdown.
I'm balling. This is
did Spider subbot again? He got 124. That's way too much. Hashtag Spider subbots.
What happened?
I never subbotted. Fuck you. Well, you did get up and down a bunch, so maybe.
You know, to be completely honest, like when I first started my channel, I think I was subbotted, and I just never really I didn't pay for a subbot.
I definitely haven't been.
I literally was like, there was one day I was like
subbots.
There was one day I was 20-something subscribers.
Oh yeah, wait for us. Hold on. Let me find this battle. Raichus, I think it is. Oh, yes, I found it. Oh, gee, we're here. Let's get it.
Oh wait, it started?
Yeah, I'm not in here yet.
Hey yo, alright, so let's see.
Alright.
We got Jirachi, Umbreon, Infernape, Walrein, T-Tar, and Granbull versus Houndoom. That thing, I forget what it's called. Diancie, Manectric, Cresselia, and Garchompion.
Started off, we got
T-Tar lead
versus
Gibby 6.
Okay.
All of his Pokemon are named some number of Gibby, to be fair.
Okay, so Gibby 6 is out here facing Tyranitar.
Is this Mega T-Tar? Do we know?
And Tyranitar is back out. Oh, we got Thick. Thick is now on the field.
No, I thought I had the thick of the IPSC. Excuse me.
Guys.
Well, can we have a thick after this?
Gibby just used Earthquake, did a little bit of damage, not too much.
This thing's gonna outspeed him. What's Drapion is what it's called. It's gonna outspeed him.
Yep, and
Poison
Drapion
Jab.
Used Poison.
We are considering
Poison Jab. Wow. Thick used Rest. Oh, Thick is asleep.
The sword.
Gibby could.
Was that a rest? I think that was. Holy shit! That's a big spider that's on my wall.
Yeah, that was a rest.
I'll be right back.
Well, okay. Well,
I have to get rid of the spider.
yeah, I know. Thick fighting through the sleep to take out Gibby 6. That is a very good play. Very lucky, if I have to say so. And Thick is still on 100.
Kill this spider.
Thick is still on 100%.
I got the motherfucker. I got him, guys. I got it.
Okay. Get Gibby 4 out here. Here, hold on.
I got that motherfucker. He dead now.
So we got Gibby.
All right, what did I miss? Anything important? Drapion went down to a... Oh, he tried to set up with sword stance?
He died to
He died to a sleeping Walrein. And,
he must have
wow, almost
Thunderbolt
one shot.
Doing some
by
pretty
mana
good...
trick.
Thunderbolt was good move there. I don't know why I stayed in, though. Oh, actually, that... Alright, that makes sense.
Was
Ice speed.
Buffed by the sandstorm.
The sandstorm.
Wait. I don't know about his move choice here.
Unless
Unless this thing is... Yeah, why wouldn't he just... I don't know why he didn't just go into something that was faster to get the kill and not take that damage.
Oh, we got Toxic on Pug on steroids.
That's because he has probably some ability that
He's
brings him up. Yeah, when he has Toxic, he has some ability. It's probably Rattled. No, Quick Feet? Quick Feet or Rattled, obviously, must boost him.
Yeah, he has
I don't know why he didn't go out into something faster than Midnetric taking the damage.
Midnetric's fast, boy.
I know. Maybe he didn't have anything faster.
Now. We got a Garchomp, aka Gibby 1, and Pug on steroids is now dead. As I smell weed outside my window because someone's smoking weed out my window.
That's mad funny.
We got a Tyranitar.
Okay, wait, who are the Megas on the team? This is
no, the Megas are, I believe, Tyranitar and Diancie.
Okay. So he has Fairy's good against Stark, correct? Or the other way around?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, Fairy's good against Stark, so he definitely has the lead there in terms of Mega advantage.
We got the Mega Trinitar.
Cresselia here.
Gibby 2!
He's not going to be able to hit Cresselia with the Earthquake.
Isn't
I don't know
do
if he's running
lot.
Earthquake.
The Toxic.
There's the Toxic to get rid of the leftover heal, pretty much.
I just want to point out we're all being main commentators right now. Not one of us is deciding to do color. So we're all just kind of talking over each other.
Indeed. That is how you do it.
Yeah, isn't that how you're meant to...
Trying to set up, do a Cresselia setup, high special attack, high special defense. It will be quite hard with the Toxic, though. I bet it has Heal Bell, though, or something like that, too.
Most likely.
Toxic.
I feel like it probably would have used Heal Bell at this point if it had it.
Maybe.
Get that thing out.
That was good move. Gets rid of the special attack and special defense buff.
I believe.
But that's bad that came out.
Outspeeds.
So we got Diancie.
It will if it's invested. But I doubt Diancie's invested, so yeah, it's going to. The Diancie, that was very good though for Paul because the Diancie has the advantage over the T-Tar.
I believe he's probably...
And,
he may roar again.
I think on 1%, that's lucky.
Ooh.
Very lucky there.
Ooh, and it outspeeds because I forgot how fast Mega Diancie gets.
Well, you get... Oh yeah, it does get really fast.
There goes the Mega Tyranitar. Out here we got Flinch God.
Unless this Diancie isn't speed invested, if the Diancie has speed investments, then the Jirachi couldn't outspeed.
Oh, we got the Trick.
Switch there. Trick Room will... Wait, what just happened? Who used Trick? Trick.
Flinch used Trick, and now the Houndoom now has a Choice Scarf.
Their Runbrion
will now
which
have
is good because now all it can use is that move, which is Fire Blast. He will be invested in Fire Blast until he...
Meaning a switch into Infernape could be used.
Oh, we got a miss.
Oh, he's gonna get the Toxic off.
Let's
getting all of his mons on a timer.
Spider definitely has the advantage here because he's not going to take too much damage from the Fire Blast with leftovers. The Toxic will slowly chip away at the Houndoom.
If he only has Pursuit, though, that could be a problem.
And if this Fire Blast misses a lot.
Oh, he's gonna wish. That's a
We got
pretty-
wish from Run Beyond.
Yeah.
That's a
Run
pretty-
wishing
That was-
he could
that was a
run
hope.
away,
that was a nice play.
like always.
And then the Toxic's gonna kill. Yep.
Yeah, I think Paul was hoping for a crit. I don't know. At that point, I think you probably have to switch out.
All right, let's see who Paul will be throwing it back out here. I think
They
we've seen
underestimated
everyone-
me.
We've seen everyone so far, so. But oh, Umbreon is actually in the chat.
So let's see. It's 3v3, I think. Yeah.
Yep, it is now currently 3v3. We have
2
seen
poison
everyone-
mons though for Paul.
Ooh,
That did a lot of
we-
damage to Umbreon. Or
And now
to
all those mons are poisoned.
Umbreon, but he has Wish, so he needs to get rid of it. He's not gonna. It will die this turn though.
yeah. I don't think you could wish your way out of this one.
Was a good move to.
Oh, the protect.
Unless there's.
Oh, he
That was
predicted
a
it.
very good prediction by Paul.
See, if Tony had read that and gone for a wish, then oh, the double
Another
protect.
Why is he's stalling Toxic out? That's smart.
He just wants to get that toxic damage off.
There it goes.
Boom.
Goodbye,
And that toxic is gonna do a lot. Oh, damn.
All right, so but it's still 3-2, which means that Garchomp should get one more
Garchomp.
hit. No, Infernape will outspeed.
Yeah,
Infernape should
That-
be
That's
max.
going down. Yeah,
there we go.
I think Mach Punch is probably. Does get rough skin damage at least. Plus life orb.
To secure the kill there.
You also have to remember those stealthy rocks are still there, or the sneaky rocks.
Stealth rocks.
Stealth
Yeah, they
rocks.
do damage on every time he comes. His mons right now, I believe, are toxic.
Yeah.
Is Diancie toxic?
Yes, Diane
I
has been
think so,
toxic,
yeah.
I believe.
So that will die.
Oh.
All right, so 2-on-1 with toxic
And
both his
Jirachi.
mons.
And it's now down.
Now
I
Jirachi
think
he
Jirachi
outspeeds
will
this.
win this. I think Jirachi will win this.
Got another trick.
Life orb
Yeah, but he
for
just gained the
leftovers. Oh. He just needs to stall here,
Moonlight.
honestly. That's actually really good because now he can't heal with the leftovers.
So this,
I went for the moonlight though. He's got that health back.
This is
So now
making
since he
life
can't
over.
heal with the leftovers, he's going to be taking more damage every time the life orb, plus the toxic damage. Cresselia will go down, and Flinch God will be able to heal every turn with leftovers. We know it's full moon's moveset.
Flash cannon doesn't do.
we
Oh,
know,
the special defense
what's it?
drop.
We know Cresselia.
Psychic does nothing. Oh wow.
and then leftovers practically healing him the full.
That toxic is okay. That flash cannon's good.
So we have a one-on-one here then, with a
One-on-one.
very low on.
Oh, he's not poisoned.
So,
I'll have to see what happens here. Psychic
It'll-
once again doing
I
nothing.
think Tony wins.
and
Tony
Spider clutches clutches the first match with a win from
Sloth.
Jirachi, taking down the last 2 mons on Paul's team. But very close battle.
They have their
Download
5
the replay
minutes.
just in case.
Okay, so
Wait,
Mr.
what am I
Winning
saying?
team?
It's what's it called?
both
getting
opponents
streamed.
now have, both players now have 5 minutes to reevaluate their teams, reorganize, do whatever they need to do.
Battle was close. I don't know if they really need to change much. Just some.
I mean, you never
just
know.
some. I think Paul just got unlucky with the double protect on what was it? What hit double protect? Was it? Wait, what hit double protect? Was it Umbreon? I think it was Umbreon. Yeah. Which obviously dropped his Garchomp a lot more health
That's
than.
the special defense drop on the Cresselia got it dead. It would have died to toxic, but it avoided Jirachi taking a little bit of extra damage. It wouldn't have made a difference, but it is. And now, during our 5-minute break, a word from our sponsor, the 22 Scoops.
What? I don't have the money to sponsor anything. That's my word. Thank you.
What were the months that they started with?
They led with.
It was
I have no clue.
Titar and
Oh,
Drapion.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think Stealth Rocks definitely helped Spider's team a lot. Maybe if Paul could set up a Stealth Rock somewhere. I don't know if he has a rocker anywhere in his team. Might be it might be helpful if he has the ability to set it up. Also, Spider won a lot and did a lot of damage just through Toxic and poisoning a lot of his mons. So, I don't know, maybe Paul should...
This battle could go
Look for
either
that.
way, but Paul's confidence might be down, considering that's the first loss he suffered in the IPSC
Is it really? Interesting.
during the season.
I think Cresselia the one that can have a thing where it gives off its effects to another mon, but it dies.
Has anyone been timing this 5 minutes, or are we
Because
just winging it?
We're winging it.
It's only been 2 minutes.
I feel like Cresselia should maybe set up and then send its stats over to something else, help Paul sweep. That might be a very good idea.
During our break, I'm just gonna reopen the question of my Optifines not working. What the hell?
I also feel like both Megas weren't played very well. Neither Mega did too much.
8.9 just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't
I feel like-
know then. It should just be an auto installer. But
Can they
They
switch
have-
Megas or?
I'm not sure exactly because I'm new to the
I hope Paul wins so we can see a third battle.
Megas.
You cannot.
You cannot switch Megas. Okay, we have confirmation.
Okay.
Um,
Because you drafted your Mega as a Mega.
Yeah.
so I think
Each
I don't know.
player
I feel like that was a pretty good battle, very close.
Each player
Double
now
protect
has
definitely hurt.
There are 2 more minutes of setup and preparation right now. Maybe
It's interesting because after the first protect, the second protect is a 50% chance of connecting. So Spider got very lucky with that and really helped get some damage off on Garchomp, I feel like, especially since that Garchomp was setting up. So, or was somewhat set up. So yeah, I feel like that was probably a
one more
MVP
minute.
play right there.
1 more minute until, unless are both parties ready. I can only ask this to Tony here because he's the only one in this chat.
Yeah, Tony's kind of listening to our advice, which is kind of cheaty.
No, before both players were in here.
Yeah.
Paul isn't responding.
No, but
so-
Spider's in the voice thing, and Paul is not.
Does Paul know it's best 2 out of 3?
I don't know if Paul does.
Break his computer and go to bed.
Let me see.
He's playing Minecraft 1.8.8.
Come on, show it. Oh wow, I never noticed.
Yeah, the next season of, what is this called? ISPC, I think?
IPS.
IPSC will be starting a week after the playoffs of Season 1. So
The draft.
look out for that, I guess.
Place then.
Right.
We're good to join, so everyone.
I think, how many expansion teams were there? 6, 7, 8? Something like that?
I believe there was 8.
All right. Well, while
Oh,
my fellow,
alright, the battle is going on, so
yeah.
hold on.
Oh, the
Okay.
battle is?
as I was saying, while my fellow announcers get into this game,
Switching
we
sides, I'm
see-
watching from Paul's version. So we see, immediately,
we do
Paul brought Dusclops instead of, what did he switch out?
Ancient.
What did he switch out?
I can't tell at the moment. I could go
forgot
to
what
the
it was.
replay. I will head to the replay and figure.
Spider brings the
Houndoom.
Houndoom, thank you, yeah. Spider brings the exact same team.
But
Well,
he may have
maybe-
switched
maybe
up some
changed
sets.
moves, of course,
Houndoom, yes.
but
Houndoom is
Brings
exact
almost
same
a-
mons.
Notice how the only female on Tony's team is the Umbreon.
Starts with Jirachi, that's pretty good. So, Ghost versus the Steel Psychic.
Not a.
Dusclops was
favorable
probably the
option.
predicted starter for this one.
There you go.
Obviously, he changed it around to probably do. Actually, it'd
The
be interesting to
greatest
see.
matchup
Wait,
for
does he have
Tony?
anybody who could do Trick Room? Because if he had Trick Room, he might be able
Yes,
to run a slow set
Trick-
team.
Well,
Not Trick Room.
not Trick. I got it. Yeah, I almost said it, but
Anything on this team wins Trick Room.
because
I
I'm pretty sure.
I think Cresselia probably. I know it's a set that you can run with Diancie. So
Ooh, we got Rumbreon
Ghost,
back in here.
So
and
double
a
switch. So no attacking moves get thrown on this.
That was an
turn.
eventful first turn.
Exactly.
We now have a
Coming to Umbreon
Garchomp versus
Garchomp.
a Rumbreon.
Not Mega Garchomp though, so still scary, but
It's actually
not
Gibby
as.
versus Extra Umbreon. I don't know who this Umbreon and Garchomp are that you speak of.
Another
And
switch.
good switch by
Oh.
Paul,
And
immuning the Toxic, obviously being a poison type, and giving him a slight advantage over Umbreon having his extra typing. So pretty interesting.
What will we do? Oh, dropping.
I mean, what will they do? If he's speed invested, Drapion is indeed faster than Umbreon, and normally he's faster. So I would assume that Drapion is faster in this case. I'd say he'd probably go for a Toxic, honestly. Only thing that would counter it would be Jirachi.
We have a switch.
Tyranitar.
Did he go for a Toxic? No, he went for a knockoff. Very good move. Although it is Mega T-Tar, so we don't actually...
It is not affected by knockoff, as you can't knock off a Megastone.
Correct, and he's a Dark type too, so it really just didn't affect him at all. Drapion took more damage from that than T-Tar, so it was a great switch there by Spider. Obviously, T-Tar coming in with Sandstream, so the Sandstream must have done...
Sandstorm.
Yes. Alright, Mega T-Tar comes out, Earthquake.
Earthquake gonna do 35%, and
well,
I believe, sets up some rocks.
Earthquake didn't do as much as it should have. Well, I mean, it didn't do enough, obviously. Why would he go for a poison jump, though? Well, maybe he was hoping for poison.
Paul has no flying types on his team, or fire for that matter, so I don't know if those stealth rocks are going to prove to be amazing.
They won't be great, but they will help with chip damage, which is always nice.
It will break potential focus ashes.
So Drapion gets T-Tar down to 16, which is great because that's Spider's Mega and a big hitter. All he really needs now is to bring in a faster Pokemon, and he should be able to take this thing out no problem. Does he have anything faster, though, that can hit it for 16%? Guess we'll find out. Spider has obviously revealed 2 of his moves with T-Tar.
Shut up, Tony.
So, Stealth Rock, that's 12%.
It's essentially a guaranteed outspeed.
Yes, unless he's not invested.
Electric is basically, there's no set you
Just
can run.
hit him with a stab, whatever his electric move is on this, and
Volt Switch.
Volt Switch would be nice. Put the wrong move on here.
No, no. What move did he get rid of?
That always sucks when you don't bring the right move. Let's see what he ends up happening here, if they or
We'll see
keep going. It's good to hear. Won't have to do anything.
It would have been hard to restart from this point.
4 Megas on Paul's team, and he hits probably hidden power.
Mega.
I know the potential, like he could have. I know they drafted as it, but I'm just saying.
On Paul's team?
Yeah, he had Houndoom, Manectric, Garchomp, and Diancie. They're all potential Megas. Obviously, he can only bring Mega Diancie.
Potential for 1 Mega.
He had another one before. No, he didn't. Okay, so Granbull comes out. I believe Granbull's pretty hard hitter, right? This is the one with the T if he brought that again. And Life Orbed Manectric.
If he does hold the Toxic, or maybe he's looking to try and trick the Toxic Orb onto something.
We'll have to wait and see. Oh, we got a
Heck,
protect
maybe
out of the game.
Probably has, yep, the Toxic.
I would assume he's running a Facade set. Facade set, I don't know why he wouldn't run a Flame Orb instead, as it does less damage.
Which up to this chat right here. Okay, so he hits Volts. Wow, critical hit does almost all of his damage. Gramble do?
Does the Gramble
that did almost
do any?
Wild Charge, which will kill.
Guys to recoil.
Wild Charge is a very hard-hitting move, and it didn't matter with recoil because he was toxic. So Umbreon comes out against this Dusclops.
That was not good for Tony. No, he's down 5-4.
Yeah,
which isn't a big.
But that's not always synchronized. Synchronized does not do anything though because of the toxic already put on. Toxic better than burn in my opinion, obviously because it accumulates damage.
It's not really an opinion. It is just better.
It is, but I guess. But some people might like Will-O-Wisp better. You never know. Never know. It is better overall because it does do more damage.
This is here.
You are correct.
Okay, understandable.
But
Umbreon's joining. Umbreon's joining just in time to see himself fight.
Word. I just completely missed what. So Umbreon hits the Wish.
I believe.
Wish is very annoying. Ooh.
He's gonna die to Toxic, and I don't believe that it actually takes down the Umbreon with it.
Destiny Bond does that?
He doesn't. It doesn't take down the Umbreon.
That sucks. So Destiny Bond would have taken down Umbreon had the Umbreon actually hit and killed. Since it didn't, the Umbreon does not go down, which is very unfortunate for Paul, making the game 4-4. I think the switch now would probably be for Diancie, right? Because
yeah,
very type against Dark. Gotta get rid of that thing. I mean, you can't go out into Cresselia, and Manectric's already down on health.
Going to Diancie, he may not want the poison off on that.
Well, yeah, but I think Diancie could go through. It could go through Umbreon and Infernape pretty easily. And then all he really needs to worry about is the Jirachi and Walrein.
It'll be fine if he goes into Diancie, because Mega Diancie has Magic Bounce, and it is so... It just
you're right.
Put the poison back on Umbreon.
So apparently Paul was fed misinformation. That's why...
No, he still has Umbreon. I don't know why he's... He could still do this. He still has Diancie. He could easily take down Umbreon unless there's a switch, which very well could go to Jirachi to counter the Fairy-type move that could potentially come onto Umbreon.
And we saw Jirachi, I believe the only thing that this thing has a potential Dazzling Gleam Psychic, which doesn't really do a
Diamond
whole lot
Storm. So he doesn't switch. He takes the Moonblast. Spider wishes. So is that going to come down first?
No, he's going to protect.
Right. But he doesn't. He didn't Mega though.
No, he didn't, which is interesting. I would assume he's going to Mega setup on this turn.
Does Mega change the typing of Diancie? I don't think it does.
Remains a Rock Fairy type.
Yeah. So I don't know why he wouldn't. Wait, if he Mega, do you think it probably would have killed, right? Does it get an attack boost?
Let me check the base test.
No, wait, Moonblast is special, right? So does it get a special attack boost?
He does get a very large special effect. He does get a very large special attack boost. 60 base special attack.
It didn't matter because the Umbreon still went down anyways. But the Wish should come down onto Jirachi, right? I think? Or does that not?
No, because the Umbreon's fainted.
Okay. Alright, so...
Why he didn't protect.
At this point, Paul should probably switch out. I mean, he's not taking a steal. If Jirachi uses Flash Cannon, there's no way...
He's not taking a Flash Cannon.
What's Mega Diancie's defense stats? Actually, I don't think it's Mega Diancie, though, so... What's normal Diancie?
No, it has to be Mega Diancie.
Does he have to bring Megastone, though? Oh, he does. Okay.
He has to bring the Megastone. He uses Trick, it fails. Why would he use Trick? Why would he use Trick on a...
Because he thought it wasn't Mega Diancie. That was smart. That was really smart. So he thought that... Wow, that was actually really well played by Paul. Because he didn't Mega so that the Trick... So Spider would think that the Diancie wasn't Mega.
He thought he was going to switch.
Oh, he thought he had the switch. Yeah, either way, it still worked well for Paul.
if you draft the Mega, they have to bring the Mega Stone.
Okay, so alright. So I think
You
Paul
have to bring
has
the
this one.
Mega
I
Stone
mean,
even if
the
you don't
only thing
Mega
that's healthy on his team, on Spider's team, is Walrein, which
Walrein
could potentially take
doesn't
out
do a
Diancie
whole
Mega,
lot.
but it's not a very big hitter, I don't think.
I think it might have been bottled here. Although I believe Jirachi's scarfed, so it will outspeed if it goes in flash cannons.
He's focusing. He goes, okay, so it goes down to Cresselia, which is interesting. Resist. So Cresselia might set up here. No, probably will just go for the kill, right?
Cresselia will
Why
probably just go fire off a Psychic and kill.
Well, it could set up. I mean, Infernape is only on 7%.
And he has showed Life Orb. So he knows that it's going to
why
die
not
to
set
Life
up
Orb.
a thing? Yeah,
He's
should
going
have
to
set up.
Psychic trying to avoid...
Out comes Walrein.
I mean, it's good because he didn't want to mispredict and let the Infernape set up a bit.
Paul does have 4-2. Walrein is the only healthy mod on his team, but I don't think Garchomp has taken any damage either, so... Or am I mistaken?
Walrein, to be fair.
Nice crit there, but doesn't do enough.
Garchomp's not taking a move from a Walrein. I believe Paul just sends in Manectric here and wins.
Oh, wait, what is Walrein healing with? I missed that. Leftovers? Okay.
No, Moonlight.
Moonlight. Oh, okay. Alright,
He's gonna bring in the Jirachi here, trying to fire off get off a trick, and takes the choice scarf.
Okay. Psychic does almost nothing, and he is choiced into Psychic.
Psychic's doing leftovers damage. Crit if he wants to,
So Jirachi now gets to heal, which is very good for him. But I don't think it's going to be enough to help him take out 4 Mons, including a Garchomp and a Mega Diancie. So,
because even if the Cresselia keeps using Psychic, it's gonna take off that 6% that the leftovers heals, keeping it at 21.
Sorry, what? I just completely missed
Power
what you
that
said.
just doesn't do anything. Okay, that hidden power. Does he not?
Okay, yeah. So Cresselia can't kill this unless it does over what 6%, which it's choiced into Psychic.
It has to crit.
Is that really what he's hoping for right now?
I believe he has to get a crit to even. Will a crit even kill it from this range though?
At this point, why not just switch out? He's just taking it. I mean,
I don't think he's gonna switch out because he doesn't he doesn't matter if this thing stays alive. It doesn't really do much to the rest of the team.
I guess.
He does have 3 other Pokemon.
Just feels kind of wasteful, honestly.
He could go into.
Jirachi's finally got above 21% HP.
Manectric comes out. That did quite a bit of damage with the 16% from
Manectric outspeeds and kills, yeah.
Stealth Rock. So, yeah, Manectric will kill Walrein unless...
If Manectric has Thunderbolt.
Unless this thing is specially defensive or just fully defensive.
Overheat won't kill because Walrein is thick fat as well.
Does live the Thunderbolt. Ice Beam takes out Manectric. Okay.
I believe he has to send in Diancie here because... King an Ice Beam.
It's not going to be faster, so he needs to do 47%.
Oh, he
sends it in.
Goes for the...
He has to kill it.
Okay, we're expecting a Surf here from Walrein. Oh, and that's the game.
No, we would have expected an Ice Beam from...
An Ice Beam would have done more... Oh, yeah, is it 4x to...
Yeah, it's 4 times.
Yeah. So he wins because of the speed. Alright, well, that was a pretty great battle. Another great one. So we're going to see a third battle.
Now during our 5-minute break.
Is this quarterfinals?
No, this is first round.
Well, first round.
First round, which is quarters, right?
And now, yeah.
So
during our a break, we're gonna go back to Habs Optifying Troubles.
Habs Optifying Troubles. The sponsor of this video.
On the download screen, do I hit open or show in folder?
Open. Open. You just open it.
And then what?
Should come with it otherwise.
So let's see if we see another.
It says like,
Pokemon
how do you
switch up?
Want to open this file?
What are the options?
It would be quite interesting to see if
uTorrent, Internet Explorer, iTunes, Notepad, Paint, Windows Media Player, WordPad.
Then I don't know.
can just go to anything. So if I go to Minecraft.
Be very interesting to see if either of them actually end up switching out mons. Well, you can actually watch Spider, see if he's switching any mons out here. Looks like might be switching up movesets.
Wait, how can you see?
I'm watching the live stream.
True.
He's working on his Infernape set right now.
Before Paul's gonna stream snipe Tony.
He could do that. Be kind of mean. But
go over well.
Okay, let's see. Tony, can you show us what you're invested in on every mon?
Let me.
He said, "I know he's not. I could see it." So
he's invested in attack on Gramble and speed. Wait, what does the ability Quick Feet do? I always forget that one.
The ability Quick Feet. Let me.
It's the one that Granbull gets. Because he's invested in special attack and speed on Jirachi. Defense.
If the Pokemon is status, it's speed.
Defense
that's why he's brought
special attack and HP on Walrein.
Well, I know
no defense on Walrein. Big defense on T-Tar and big attack on Granbull. And Quick Feet if the Pokemon is status. Oh, okay, so its speed goes and it ignores.
And that's why he brought the Toxic Orb.
But why Toxic Orb?
He's gonna go for Flame Orb now.
It looks like he might be switching Granbull though.
YouTube.com/user/ISOgaming1000.
Is there a flame? No, I don't think there's a Flame Orb, so I guess Toxic Orb would be the only thing he can do. Looks like he might be switching to Claw Itzer. I hate that.
Why wouldn't he run Flame Orb? Wait, what Pokemon is it?
He switched to Claw Itzer. Claw Itzer.
Oh, Claw Itzer.
Flame Orb. Which might be a thing. Might not be a thing. I actually don't know because I never use it. Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, bunch of pulses. He's going for a big special attack mon. Special Scar.
Tony, you should hover over that Mega Launcher. I want to see what it does. Why do you have a full team of Rattatas? Kind of disgusting.
Wish we could see what Paul is doing, but that would be a bit spoily to what's it called? For Tony. Are you ahead of me in the stream? You might be. I think you are.
Yeah, I'm live.
And I can't click to get more live because people keep Discord messaging me. I'm turning off notifications for this Discord.
I'm gonna pause the stream.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's 2 minutes left in the setup.
And once again, my Optifine did not work.
Mega Launcher. This Pokemon's pulse moves have 1.5 extra power, or 1.5 times the power. Heal Pulse heals 3 out of the 3/4 target's max HP. So I don't know why he's not bringing Heal Pulse then, because he doesn't want this thing to heal very much. Which I guess is makes sense because he is invested in special attack and speed, and not really in a defensive hitter or even in HP at all. So makes sense.
One more minute.
So he's bringing 2 water types this time.
Are both the competitors ready?
Clawitzer is a cool Pokemon.
I believe his Clawitzer's name is Flame Orb, right?
Is he bringing Electivire? He's switching to Electivire this time. Choice Band. Vital Spirit. So he's changed again to bring an electric type. I guess he didn't want to bring 2. I guess he didn't want to bring 2 water types. Name it after me.
Electifat. Why was a reaction to that the exact same?
Okay, and Raichus.
Oh, you're in the. He's in the battle.
So I'm going to close down the stream so we can get even farther live. Raichus. So I'll watch from Spider's side this time because I watched from Paul's side last time. So Paul brings the same set as last time, obviously because it won, and Tony switches up his what was it originally? Wait, no, did he go right back to Electivire?
He's at
No, he originally
switched,
he originally had the Bippy Boppity.
The what?
Why are we so bad?
Umbreon and Drapion start. This is the normal start for Paul, it looks like. Umbreon's a bit different. We'll see if Paul brings Stealth Rock this time.
He switched the Electivire in for... He got rid of Granbull.
Oh, Granbull.
For the Electivire.
Right. So I think we'll see probably a switch. Well, no, I think we'll probably see a switch on Spider's part. Fire Paul, I'd probably just Toxic and Poison whatever comes out. Poison Jab, hoping for maybe a Poison. The final battle of the East, indeed. So I think Paul probably. I would assume Paul would just go for another Poison Jab. Wait, this is like very reminiscent of the first battle. I think this exact situation happened, or nearly the exact situation. Oh, throws out Toxic Spikes. That's a new move we haven't seen on Drapion yet.
He's gonna rest and go for a
Spider
Sleep Talk.
Healing.
Fuck.
I think we could. Yeah, he'll Sleep Talk and it probably has what? Scald and Ice Beam.
Surf?
Yeah, it had Surf, I think. Ooh, Knockoff doing 67%? That's a lot of damage
Sleep Talk and he gets an Ice Beam off.
That was lucky too, because Ice Beam happened to do a lot of damage. However, if I were Paul... Well, Paul is faster, so he could just kill with that. That's always good. He could have also sacrificed and put out more Toxic Spikes, but... Toxic Spikes obviously won't do anything to a Steel-type Jirachi. And I assume he's going to let Drapion go down. Drapion will not be faster either, so... Yep, Drapion goes down.
And Drapion is down. So it's a 1-for-1 trade here. There's Jirachi seems to be the only thing on Tony's team that isn't going to be affected by these Toxic Spikes.
Yes, that is correct.
It's interesting, as I feel like it could have been useful for Paul if he had went for that second layer of Toxic Spikes and let that
I believe Toxic Spikes actually wear off after a certain point, so a second layer would have been very good to have.
It does not badly poison the target at this point, so it will be doing, I think, 6% every time, instead of that progressive, because it's only it's only just a normal poison, not a badly poison.
Still, it is quite annoying to come in, take damage, and get poisoned.
At this point, I think it's like a burn. It's like a burn almost.
So he goes switch out Garchomp and then switches, probably to resist, or he's just taking that hit, no problem. Well,
I think he was trying
to Jirachi to go out though. No, Paul probably has something to set up on this, right?
Or Paul might have been going to check to see if Jirachi did have ice coverage with it?
I guess. Hidden Power Ice probably was. So out comes Umbreon getting poisoned. Actually didn't take any damage. Will-O-Wisp does nothing, obviously, taking the poison damage. So he obviously went out into Dusclops to poison Jirachi and do a lot of status effects to everything on the team. But apparently did not predict the switch out.
I believe that poison actually does 12 a turn instead of that progressive.
Is that confirmed?
It did 12 on turn 1, so I would assume that is the situation we're dealing with.
So
Mine's still not working.
It's not toxic poison. So poison goes on to Dusclops as well, and Hex comes.
Yeah, that poison's gonna do 12.
Dusclops doesn't do too much. It doesn't rack up. Okay, so it's more just annoying rather than an actual threat, but still not a bad thing to have on the field.
It's there for that chip damage. It's basically like a leftovers kind of counter.
Pursuit does well. Obviously hitting on the way out. In comes Garchomp.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I don't know if I want to put this idea into Tony's mind because I'm not going to say this right now.
So I wonder how many of Tony's mods have ice coverage. Walrein is gone, so he needs something. So he's checking for ice coverage here.
Oh, it's just going for the toxic again.
Yeah, so Paul is checking his mods for ice coverage, so I think he's looking...
Or Paul might have done that to reset the toxic timer as well.
That too.
Which could end up doing work here. And now we're going to see if the Umbreon's going to go for just another pursuit, trying to get more chip damage, or if it's going to try and heal itself up.
I don't think Paul will switch out here. I think he's already switched twice, so there's no real point. I think he's mostly checking for ice coverage on... Yeah, he was... Okay, so here comes the wish. So let's see if Garchomp can take this thing out before it gets the wish off.
If he's running Protect on this Umbreon, I would assume that
he could potentially switch and give the wish to somebody else, although I don't know if that would work very well for him. Oh yeah, he's running Protect, right?
Protect, I would assume that we'd see a Protect here, but he also may just go...
Ooh, 1%.
He's gonna live, and he's gone for that Toxic, and that wish is gonna come in.
The wish. Wow. Very lucky for Tony.
Although he cannot wish again right now, as he will die in 2 earthquakes.
But I mean, it was worth it because he was able to get the toxic. So,
from this health, if he takes an earthquake, he will die to poison.
So I wonder what his 4th move is. So Paul knows.
He's just gonna go for a wish.
Oh, why would Paul? Okay, so Paul still knows that he can kill on this turn, which is good. So that was smart by Paul because he knew that if. Oh my God, the protect.
He's gonna go for the Swords Dance again.
Yep. So Paul is stacking. So let's see if an earthquake can take an Umbreon out for this range. We'll see. Maybe Tony will do the same thing he did in game 1. He might go for a second protect. It looks like he did go for a second protect. So he tried to pull the same thing he did on the Garchomp before in game 1.
If basically if Tony doesn't have Protect on anything else, then that's going to be a problem because he probably will kill with this Earthquake.
So I think Paul
priority. I believe he has Mach Punch on this.
I think Paul dies to this.
Go ahead and run a calc.
If Paul is invested in speed, he won't outspeed, so I think he just has to let this die and hope that Rough Skin does a decent amount to Infernape. We kind of saw this in game 1, this exact combo. He actually goes first, which is crazy because there go both Mons. So he must have been.
Mons are gone.
So Paul must have been invested in the speed, and I guess Infernape wasn't.
Oh, I expected a switch. Expected a switch there as well, but I don't think Paul really wanted to sacrifice that +3.
So T-Tar comes in, gets poisoned. Tony still has 3 Mons. Paul has 4. Fairy type advantage on the T-Tar. Both are Megas. We'll see what happens here. We can expect to see a Fairy type move come from the Diancie. Maybe a switch from...
We know from last battle that Tyranitar takes about 60% from a Moonblast.
So no switch. Moonblast goes off. He could have maybe
switched. 41, so he tanks that a bit better. Maybe he...
Okay, so now he has the advantage on Cresselia. He is still poisoned.
Maybe Tony decided to run one more bulky set on Tyranitar because he seems to be taking less damage than he did before from that Moonblast.
Yeah, maybe. Another Moonblast.
Another Moonblast 17. He's going to get the Toxic.
Does he not have a Dark move on this thing?
He may have just gone for that Toxic, though. Does he have Crunch? Although I don't think it's going to matter at this point. A Moonblast kills.
Oh, he lives.
A Moonblast doesn't kill. He got a low.
And he sets up. Okay. So the setup will definitely help him in...
This Tyranitar was just there to set up.
Can he kill... I think Jirachi actually has a pretty easy time with the rest of his team, right?
Jirachi walks through Diancie and Cresselia, although he may have some troubles with Manectric.
Well, Manectric he can go out into Electivire, and that's just even there, because they're both solid electric, right? That's it. And then Dusclops the only other one that...
He's going to go into Dusclops here.
We'll see if he tricks.
It's the pressure. He's going to trick. The choice scarf, and he gets
okay.
he takes the Eviolite from the Dusclops, which is actually very interesting.
Which doesn't help at all.
It doesn't help
but
him,
it
but it
gets
takes
rid
away
of
from
the
the
Dusclops,
Dusclops.
correct, yeah.
Speed, I would assume if he's an Eviolite set, he's not very speed invested, so a choice scarf might not even outspeed this Jirachi.
Well, he's only 163 speed, and Jirachi
I would assume invested, he doesn't have speed invested. Speed like anything, so it wouldn't have really been worth it. Maybe put the EVs in somewhere else.
Yeah, there's no way he's invested into speed. I think that Tony should just kill this thing, and he might be able to walk through the rest of the team if he's able to get rid of Manectric. I think he just needs to get rid of this Dusclops right here. And not do any bullshit. But I don't know. We'll see what Paul does. Flash Cannon does kill. Wonder what Paul was trying to do there. Maybe looking for a switch, potentially. Alright, so this is big right here, because if Manectric is able to kill the Jirachi, which it does, I think Paul now can easily win. Had it not been able to...
I can take this.
I don't think Electivire does anything. Because he still has 3 Mons left, so yeah, this is a GG.
And I believe Paul manages to come back from that first loss. Unless
with a pretty good two wins.
Has something in the
back.
Overheat
misses.
misses.
A Fire Punch kills Electivire, or Manectric.
And this could change everything up.
This is a Mega Diancie, though.
Yeah, but that Overheat miss has helped Tony a bit, giving him, like...
What is Electivire's item, though? Fire Punch doesn't do enough. Earth Power...
Oh, and that he's gonna die to poison. GG.
Yeah, don't think it would have mattered on whatever Tony did there. I think Diancie Mega clutches that.
That was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life.
Very close battles for all of them.
Oh my god.
I made way too many mistakes.
I got a blast.
I made way too many mistakes.
Tony, I had Lunar Dance on my Cresselia after the first battle.
I was saying that you should do that.
I was like, wait,
I was talking to the stream. Yeah, I was talking to the stream. I was like, he should put Lunar Dance. I think Lunar Dance is the transfer stats, right?
I was like, okay, because after the first battle, I'm like, he's just gonna stall my Cresselia with poison and like protect. So I'm just like, if I just Lunar Dance, bring back Garchomp, I outspeed everything. And if he tricks, I get a choice scarf, so I'll outspeed
Lunar Dance is the one that heals all status effects, or is it the one that transfers stats? Or like, what does it do? Because I forget.
I'm pretty sure it heals a selected mon the full with PP as well, and no stats.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
Either way, I did 90 times better against you than I did in the regular season.
Yeah, after that first battle, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. And then I was like, you know what? Dusclops seems like a good idea.
I was surprised that you didn't go.
I didn't have anything to cover that Dusclops.
I was surprised Paul didn't go for any like Stealth Rocks or anything in Battle 2.
I brought Toxic Spikes with Battle 3 because I was like, okay, let me get some chip damage. And I don't like Toxic at all because it's basically just like, oh, anything can, like, you always have to use Toxic. With Toxic Spikes, someone can just switch in, and then they're Toxic.
Alright, well, I'm going to end out this stream, guys. Thank you guys for watching this week. We will be back next week with some battles, so I'm going to update the...
semifinals.
Where's the challenge?
I'm going to update the playoffs right now. Here we go.
Oh, Tony, you sub-bot.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I do, and I don't know why. Rhode Island Raichus gets 2. Washington Pyroar gets 1. Rhode Island Raichus submit scores. They get the win. Okay, I will see you guys next week with the next 2 battles, which will be the semifinals. The Hamilton Houndooms versus the Lido Colombres in bracket 1. And in bracket 2, the Rhode Island Raichus will be facing the Vancouver Wailords, the only lower-seeded team to win.
Which
Pokey.
Pokey. Okay, so wait, do you want to list off who everybody is?
The Hamilton Houndooms is Ice Shard 11 or Lewis. The Lido Colombres is Flame Orb. The Rhode Island Raichus is obviously Resettle / Paul. And the Vancouver Wailords is Pokememes. Pokememes getting that very, very close win on.
What was Poke's season? What record?
He went 6-2 in regular season. It's like so same as me, same as actually most of people in the playoffs.
Lewis went 8-0 because
like
half of his division left.
Yeah, you were okay. This is why I thought you would win. Is because you played every single battle and you won every single battle. Like it wasn't.
It wasn't free.
Yeah, it wasn't a freebie at all.
I mean, I had to play Kel a bunch, but that was some freebies. Oh my god, Evan went 3-5.
All right, I will see you guys in the next season. That's been my season.
Next season's next week. No, 2 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now.
Yes, the new season is 4 weeks from now. So
4 weeks.
See me again. Yes, because of the finals and then off gap week and then draft.
There's gap week.
Yeah, there's a gap.
Dude, week. I gotta wait a whole nother month for this shit. God damn.
How many retweets for me to use Shaman in one of my battles?
Oh my god.
I haven't used Shaman at all this whole season.
I know. All right. See you guys next weekend for the next battle. Goodbye.